Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Indian School of Physics. Guys, this is Nitin here, and today I've come up with another amazing problem. It is modified cube problem of effective resistance. So guys, this video is brought to you by Indian School of Physics and Unacademy together, and name of this problem is modified cube resistance. My current courses on Unacademy are INPHO Foundation and JEE Advanced 2023 Foundation course. This is a very unique and in-depth course, and one of its kind in whole of Unacademy, as well as very rarely probably you'll see this kind of course. So those who are looking for Olympiad and solid JEE foundations can opt for this course. So guys, if somebody is interested in your circle and in about Olympiads, so please recommend him or her about this course. And guys, another very legendary course of ours is starting. Advanced problem solving for JEE Advanced 2021. It is starting tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. So you will see some of the best problems of physics we will be practicing in next 1 month. And another advanced course on electrostatics for JEE 2022 in English. It is starting from 12th March. And guys, you can access my theory courses which are of advanced plus levels for boosting your JEE preparation. And I'm very sure these courses will definitely make a huge difference in your preparation, and you can unlock any course, test series, paper, or free classes on Unacademy using my code Nitin sir. And for more information, you can visit www.unacademy.com. And guys, trust me, physics will never be the same again. So here is the problem statement. A wire cube is constructed by connecting 12 identical resistor of 50 ohms each along the edges of the cube. An additional resistor also, which is 50 ohm, which is of 50 ohm, is now connected across the point H and D, which is the body diagonal here, by the way. And we have to find equivalent resistance across point A and G. Across other body diagonal, we have to find out the effective resistance of this cube. So guys, here we are going to use symmetry as well as nodal analysis. So as you can see here, this is the grid here, and this is where we have connected these two resistances. So now if you see across this and across this, we have to find effective resistance. So you can see it very clearly, the points which are in blue color here, this and this, they are symmetrical with respect to this point, what point E and B is. You can see here the two resistances are going, and another one is going where this diagonal part was connected from other side. Two resistances are going, and one of them is connected to the body diagonal where new wire is connected. So you can see the potential here and here is going to be same. At the end of these two, potential difference across this and across this is going to be same, or in terms of current, you can say current in this branch and current in this branch is going to be same. Similarly, the way it was happening there, we can say in the similar fashion it is going to happen at this point also. So whatever way current is going in this branch, same way current will be going in this branch also. So I'm taking now I'm assuming if potential of this point is X and here also it is X, so between G and C, the potential difference of X is coming. So by using diagonal symmetry, I can say here the same potential difference must be created here also. The same potential difference must be created across these two branches, because whatever current is coming here, same current is leaving, and we are having that similarity here. So we can say here, if I choose this potential difference as X and this also as X, then I can surely say that here if this gap is X and this is higher, so this potential difference must be V minus X. Alright, so that this minus this is X divided by R, same current it will give. Similarly, if this is V minus X, I can write the write potential of B as V minus X as well. Similarly, I'm assuming this potential difference of Y, so whatever current was going in this branch, same current is flowing in this branch as well. So potential difference here I can write as V minus Y, so that overall a potential difference of y is created in this branch, which is same as potential difference of y in this branch. Now after this, when I rearrange the circuit, I can say that this point B and E, they are at same potential. Point C and F, they are at same potential. So point A, B, E, F, C and D and H, these are the points where body diagonal is connected. So now you can see here, when I join all these resistances, you can draw this diagram. This and this, they are in parallel. So effective resistance will become R by 2. Similarly, between BE and FC, B point is this here and this here. From other side also we can take similarly point F and C, they are at same potential. So once you join all these resistances, I'm not explaining it further, I think you can easily understand. There are three resistances which are overlapping, so they will become R by 2. Remaining resistances you can just connect like this, and you can count the overall number of resistances also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and similarly you can check here also. These resistances have overlapped, R by 2, R by 2. In the end, total number should be same. It should be 12 resistances. All right. So once you redraw the circuit, it becomes like this. We will use nodal analysis here. Now you can take this node A. Node A is this junction point here. So total current coming to any junction is going to be 0. So I current is coming from here, and V minus X minus V by R by 2 is coming from here. You can just check this part. You can just check this part. So I am writing here V minus X minus V by R by 2. Similarly, current coming in this branch, I can write this as V minus Y minus V by R. That should be 0. And similarly guys, at node H you can take, node H is this point. So total current leaving or coming, you can write whichever way you are comfortable, you can write. So I am writing here total current coming. So here the total current coming will be 0 minus Y divided by this resistance, which is R. And current coming here will be V minus X minus V by R. And current coming here will be V minus Y minus Y by R. So that is what I have done here. You can check. Minus Y by R and V minus Y minus Y by R, and this is here V minus X minus Y divided by R. This is equation number 2. Similarly, I can take node BE. You can choose any two nodes. So node BE if I take, and total current coming here is 0. So in this branch, in this branch, in this branch I'm taking. So higher minus lower I can apply. So V minus X by R by 2. You can check V minus X minus V by R by 2. I'm writing this total current coming to this branch. Okay, I think minus sign should come here. V minus X. This will become total current leaving. Anyways, if you are writing leaving everywhere, then also it is fine. I'll just check. So I'm writing leaving in this branch. And in this part is total current leaving will become V minus X minus Y by R. So here V minus X minus Y by R, that is also fine. So then I can write V minus X by R by 2. So V minus X by R by 2. So guys, here I have written the total current leaving. So if you are writing total current coming, then minus sign should come. So like this you can form all these equations. After this, if you solve these two equations here, you will be getting X and Y values in terms of V and R. Once you get those two values of X and Y in terms of V and R, substitute this equation in this one, and you will be getting a relation V is equal to I times something, which in this case I get as V is equal to I times something. That something is 9R by 11. And if you compare this equation here, V is equal to I times R effective, total current is I and potential difference here is V. So V is equal to I times something, that something is R effective. So that R effective comes out to be 9R by 11, where R is 50 ohms. This is going to be the final answer for this problem. So I hope guys you have understood the symmetry and the nodal analysis both in this problem. If you have understood this concept, leave a like, share this video with others, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. I'll be coming up very soon with another amazing problem. Thank you. Thanks for watching it.